let's get right into it. There's no rules like the note. This one. Okay. What am I doing? This is a treble clef. Treble/G clef. Yeah, this is an actor drawing. Yeah, this is not an accurate drawing. Here, let me make this more accurate. Let me fix this. Okay, it's called a G clef because it curls around line 2, which is the G line in the treble clef. Okay, and you can use it to find the G line, to use it to find what note the line. The what letter the line or space the note is on. You can use the G line as a guideline. This This is an alto clef, or a C clef, because this point right here intersects the C line. Okay, exactly 4 spaces tall. Okay, the middle line is a C. Which is hence being called the C clef. Okay. Okay, the tenor clef is an alto clef shifted one space up. It's also called the C clef. Okay, but instead C is on line 4 instead of line 3. Yeah. This is the bass clef, and the clef that I usually use, or the F clef, because the dots are between the F line, which is line 4. Yeah. This is an octave clef. Its numbers can be placed above or below the clef, and it applies to treble and bass clef, but I'm going to use bass clef. Okay, above the clef means above the clef means you shift it. You play it higher than normal. I get rid of this 8. Below if it's below the clef, the numbers below the clef, you shift it lower. Okay, meaning you play it lower than normal. Yeah. It applies to all the notes in the music. Okay. And there's also a 15. Okay. 8. Eight means 1 octave gap. So yeah, if the 8's above the clef, you play it an octave higher than normal. No, it's normal. If the octave's below the clef, you play it. If it's below the clef, you play it an octave lower than usual. So modified. Fifteen's a 2 octave gap. Meaning okay, if 15's above the clef, you play it 2 octaves higher than take it 2 octaves higher than normal. And if the 15's below the clef, you take it, you play the note 2 octaves lower than usual. Okay. 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 Double clef. And this is for tenor and bass clef. Double clef, you It means you play the note, you play the music one octave lower than just one clef. That's not modified. Neutral clef. This is not a true clef. It's used for pitchless instruments, like most percussion instruments. The lines and spaces represent instruments instead of letters. Okay, so yeah, you can organize it in whatever way you want with neutral clef. I'm gonna act like this is snare. Yeah, you can organize it in whatever way you want for pitchless instruments. But this is my way. And it can also be placed on a single line. Instead of a space. Okay, you can have as many lines as you want. And you can use a single line for a single pitchless instrument. It's so crazy. See. Okay, true clefs represent notes. And you can put it in whatever way you want. For the unmodified versions. And finally, tablature. Okay, or tab for short. Also not a true clef. They represent strings of an instrument. Okay, and instead of notes, it has numbers. It's telling you, yeah. And the spaces are never used in tablature. Okay, I decided to use this as an example. And I'm ending the video.